My name is Qitian Wei. I am 83 years old. I'm from Taiwan. What I like to do is just like when I was a kid, what I like to do. I like to fix things. Growing up, I was born during the Japanese War and we flee to Hong Kong. And then we came to Taiwan. And then from Taiwan, I come here. Image of America is all based on Walt Disney, Hollywood movie. My idol was Elvis Presley. Everything around us is all about America. Tremendous influence from American culture. So everything we want to become is to come to America. America was our dream. And I fell in love with America. Then I decided to get off the ship, to be like American.
My dad, being that he had jumped ship, he didn't have a green card for a while, and so he had to get little odd and end jobs to sort of just get by. And he also had a language barrier, so he kind of learned English running from one university to the other, trying to figure out because he knew he had this talent for doing electrical engineering, and it got him really far. He knew that because he knew how to put things together, how he could repair equipment. That's what made him valuable. And so even though he had this sort of language barrier, it sort of got him through a lot of tough spots in his life.
Yeah, electronics is what I like. Really learned television in America, not in Taiwan. In Taiwan, we didn't have TV station. So I went to TV school, but we're watching snow. We never see a real TV. The first time I saw TV is when my ship arrived in San Diego. From ocean, slowly come to San Diego. The TV set in the dining room. The snow slowly became image. And the first TV I saw in my life is American Bandstand, people dancing. So I come to America. To me, everything, the future is fun. Whatever is difficult, it's not difficult anymore. It's fun. I saw very few people who knows starting in electronics. I know electronics, how electronic creating picture. To a lot of people are mystery. So they always rely on me. I got very, very busy. And then slowly I said, maybe I start my own. So I told Sonny, I'm going to start my own business. So on Reed Street, where your grandmother and I live, I take a studio and open a shop. I become the Sonny audiovisual dealer.
As my father's business progressed, he started to accumulate a lot of clients that were artists who used video as their main medium. They were using their bodies. They were using doing video installations. They were, as video sort of progressed, my dad always helped these people out, and he would help, put the equipment together. He would also become a consultant. He would also repair all the equipment.
So actually, I get famous, I get well-known to video equipment. I go to Woody Allen's house. He has a party. I videotape for him.
Yoko Ono.
Walter Parmigier.
About the Beatles.
Francis Coppola.
It's like Andy Warhol.
Larry River.
Jimi Hendrix.
Nat June Pye.
Was friends with Richie Haven.
So I get to know all the people, rich people, and they all treat me really nice because nobody knows electronics, especially image with the electronics. People don't relate to it. Image, whether people relate to film, but now very few many people know the electronics.
Came out of the Wuhan lab, which I said right from the beginning, all of you know. It didn't come out of a cave, they said a cave. It didn't come from France, they blamed France, they blamed, I call it the China virus because I like to be accurate, They call it the Spanish flu, they call it all different names when something comes from a country. except for China. We have to call it COVID. What the hell does COVID mean? The China virus.
When the president used to refer to COVID as, you know, the Hong Kong flu or whatever, he had been pushed in the street on his bicycle. His friend Mr. Sun was, I think, also there was some incident.
Somebody pushed me to fell down. One guy passed by. Maybe maybe by accident or by something, you know. Then I fall down, hurt myself. Across the street, you know, they say something about me, laugh at me, say, oh, how stupid these people fall, maybe something like that.
I believe the police were treated like a hate crime. That's what it did. What changed? Well, I found out America is not all America, big toy, blue eye, blonde hair, and they are all different race. When I was a kid in school, I was told the world, the earth belongs to the people. So I never know when you go to another country you need visa or anything. You think any place you go you're allowed to go because the world is ours. So I was surprised. Come here, I need visa, I need immigration, all this. I didn't know that when I first come. I just decided, here, I want to stay here. I just jump here, ship. I just come. When I first came to America, I see America goes up, is the peak, and it's going down.
In some way, I like the old America. Today, everything is high-tech. They don't want you to repair. Even you try to repair, try to learn, almost impossible. They only want you to throw away, buy a new one, you know, because a new one always better than the old one, you know.
I feel Taiwan is my home. I still feel like I'm a stranger. I still feel like I'm a guest. The closest place I go is Chinatown. Maybe feel more like home.
There was a lot of promise with being in the United States, but I think he sort of sees Asia as, you know, his childhood, and there's something kind of sweet about that. But it's funny, whenever he goes back in about 2 weeks or a week, he wants to come home, and this to him, I think, is still home. You know, New York, United States, is still his home. You know, so it's hard to separate that experience of being in Asia from without, you know, thinking that his home base is here in New York.